Hey folks, I'm Rupali, your host, and welcome back to Crime Hack. Today we are listening to part 15 of the story Mystery of the Catacombish Tunnels. Please subscribe to hear the complete story and press the bell icon so you will be notified of any new uploads. Thank you for your continued support on this channel as well as on Patreon. Those who are getting introduced to this channel, I suggest you hear from part 1 of this story. The Patreon account link is given on the video. Please contribute what you can so I can continue writing such stories and narrating them to you. Also, there is a lot more to come apart from this story, as the main purpose of this channel is to help you in real life and in real situations. Till then, please share, like, and comment on my videos and spread a little intrigue. I publish a new episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so let us dive. Nayak Brothers and the Mystery of the Catacombish Tunnels by Rupali Rajapadhyay Roti, Part 15. Raj and Sandy Nayak are investigating why Aakash was beaten up after Valentine's. They meet Priya because the attackers had mentioned her. She seems innocent, but the same evening, Raj and Sandy also get beat up for talking to her. However, they are intrigued that a grown-up warned them to stay away from her, which means that these beat-ups may not just be a college brawl over a girl. So they decide to keep an eye on Priya. Raj, being hurt, takes a sick leave while Sandy goes to college with 3 things on his mind. Keep an eye on Priya, search the site where Aakash was attacked, and search the site where the brothers themselves were ambushed. But he reaches college and the tables have turned. The news about the entire affair has been leaked and everybody knows that Raj and Sandy are investigating the case. So stealth mode has gone out of the window and the boys are under a spotlight. On the other hand, Priya doesn't know anything about any of this and still is feeling the heat under the scanner. When Priya tries to talk to Sandy and find answers, he cuts a corner too, but tucks a note in her book. Reading the note, she dashes out of the college and finds him waiting for her. After a lot of coaxing by Sandy, she agrees to hop on his bike and go with him. He tells her about the entire affair and she's horrified to know that people are hurt because of her and she doesn't even know who is doing it or why. And now, suddenly a bulb lit up in her mind. You guys think that I have caused all this on purpose? Her eyes bore into the back of his head and Sandy flinched. Well, yesterday we didn't know, he admitted truthfully. But today we know for sure that you are not involved with these guys. This wasn't a very honest answer though. They had reached the place where Aakash was ambushed and Priya grew nervous. Why are we stopping here? She asked cautiously. Even though it was daytime, this patch of road was still a bit deserted. Sandy understood her concern and replied quickly. This is the place where Aakash was ambushed and we are here to search for something, he added. I hope you don't mind me asking, but how many people have proposed to you on the 14th? Still trying to gauge the situation, she replied distractedly. Just Aakash. Deepak. I see. Sandy comprehended that there must be some secret admirer who didn't like Aakash proposing to her. And who all knew that Aakash had proposed to you? He had already started looking for clues, starting from the dark blood spot on the road towards where Aakash was found. Priya was still distracted, but she replied, That day, my friends and I were roaming in a pack, so it would become difficult for a guy to approach us with a rose. So I think Reenu, Preeti, Megha, and yes, Annie know about it. Then she realized Sandy was hardly listening. What are you looking for? You lost something? Is that what we are doing here? No, I'm looking for clues, he replied absent-mindedly, and immediately bit his lip. Clues? She asked as if she didn't hear right. You a detective or what? Sandy immediately cursed himself and avoided looking at her. He couldn't say he was. She was at the center of this fierce mystery. So, continuing his search, he replied with equivocation, "Just a friend trying to help." Now she also started looking around. After a while, Sandy resumed the conversation. "So, apart from these 4 girls, nobody knows is what you're saying?" "I don't know. If someone had passed by just when Deepak mentioned Akash's name, then he or she may have known. But I can't tell for sure who did pass by," Sandy asked. "If you think of anyone else who could have known, you will tell me, won't you?" She agreed, and they exchanged their mobile numbers and resumed their search. Sandy wanted to confirm his hunch about the crooks still hiding in the vicinity when they had found Aakash. He was hoping to follow the footprints they had seen then, but now there were so many prints that he was baffled. He figured the policemen had come to search the place and created the extra prints. The area was literally swarmed. He couldn't tell what clue was real anymore. Crestfallen and quiet, Sandy came out on the road again, and Priya followed. She had noted the disappointment on his face and really wanted to help, but didn't know how. With heavy hearts, they mounted the bike and Sandy started to move when suddenly something twinkled in the shade of the trees on the other side of the road and Priya stopped him.